Hello, greetings at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. This is your Kaspacer and Space Commander, Professor Jun Cajigal. And right now mga Kaspacers, you are viewing on screen our sun. And I would like to feature again the sunspots that I was able to observe in this solar imaging today, January 13, 2022. At yung dalawang maliliit na sunspots na nakita ko kahapon, January 12, medyo lumaki na ho ng konti. So talagang magandang tignan at na marami pong sunspots ang makikita po natin ngayon sa ating solar image ngayong araw na ito, January 13, 2022. Alright, and also in this online telescope viewing, we will also be featuring our waxing gibbous moon at about 84 to 85% illumination. Ayan po, so natsambahan po natin yung waxing gibbous moon in spite of the fact po na medyo maulap po ngayong gabi. Alright, and kanina po yung while I was recording the image of the sun, medyo maulap din po. So natsambahan po natin. Alright, so again po mga Kaspacers, welcome to this online telescope viewing of our sun. So right now mga Kaspacers, you are viewing on screen our sun. And kung matalas po ang inyong mga mata, you should be able to see at least 6 large sunspots. Ayan po. So yung mga sunspots na yan po, no, gusto ko lang pong i-point out na talagang malalaki yung mga yan at mas malaki pa ho yan kaysa sa mundo natin. Alright, so sa mga nakatutok po ngayon, maraming salamat po, and bago po tayo magpatuloy sa ating online telescope viewing, again po, nakikiusap po ko sa inyo sa ating mga Kaspacers out there na nakatutok po ngayong gabi to please like and share this online telescope viewing para po makakating po sa maraming tao, lalong-lalo na po yung mga estudyante natin out there, para ma-inspire naman sila to love the sciences, especially astronomy. Alright, so siguro bago po tayo magpatuloy sa ating magnified image of the sun, mamaya po ima-magnify po natin yung image ng sun. Siguro mag-ano muna tayo ng mga facts about the sun. Alright, so ang sun po natin ay isang average size star. Okay, about 4.5 billion years old na po yung araw natin. And our sun, mga Kaspacers, is a hot glowing ball of hydrogen and helium at the center of our solar system. And again, yung distansya po ng ating araw sa mundo natin, the sun is about 93 million miles away from the earth. So again po, lagi kong pinopoint out ito sa aking mga online telescope viewings ng araw, na itong distansya na to of 93 million miles is just right. So hindi siya po malapit kagaya ng Venus, and hindi rin po siya malayo kagaya ng Mars. So this distance is just right to maintain life on Earth. And ang tawag po natin sa distance na yan is the Goldilocks zone or the habitable zone. Right, and alam po natin mga Kaspacers that without the sun, without its energy, life as we know it could not exist here on our home planet. Ayan po, so napaka-importante talaga ng araw. Okay po mga Kaspacers, and kagaya po ng sinabi ko kanina, our sun is composed primarily of the chemical elements hydrogen and helium. And what is going on inside the sun? Well, hydrogen inside the sun fuses to form helium. And ang tawag po natin dyan ay nuclear fusion. And as a result of nuclear fusion, the sun releases a tremendous amount of energy in the form of light and heat. Okay po mga ka-spacers, so ayan po yung ating araw. Our sun is a huge giant fusion reactor. Alright, and kung matalas po ang inyong mga mata po, dapat nakikita nyo na po yung 6 na malalaking sunspots. Okay, so ito nakikita po natin on screen, tong bilog na ito. This is the surface of the sun, the visible surface of the sun. And ito po yung tinatawag natin na photosphere. Alright, so ito na po yung magnified image of our sun. Ayan, so pinumove ko na po yung telescope. Ayan, so you should be able to see those sunspots. Ayan, so bilangin niyo po habang bumababa yung image ng sun. Ayan, bilangin niyo po kung ilan po yung sunspots na makikita niyo po. And kung mapapansin niyo mga ka-spacers, yung sunspot ay may lighter region. So yung lighter region na yan mga ka-spacers, that's called the penumbra, no? The lighter outer section. And the darker central region is the umbra. Yan, makakitang-kita po niyan sa ating magnified image ng araw. Alright, so ayan, nakikita nyo dun sa left side yung dalawang maliit, and ito na po, pababa na po yung isa pa. So you should be able to count po sa mga 6, no? 6 na malalaking sunspots. So isn't that fascinating po mga ka-spacers, no? So if you're fascinated by what you are seeing right now in our solar image today, please comment down below. And ulitin po natin, so dapat mabilang ninyo yung 6. Alright, so ito na po yung ating sunspots. Ayan, so we have here, ayan, nakikita nyo 3 yan. And yung malalaki at 3 malalaki. Alright, and yan, may pang-4. Okay, then alright. Ayan po, and ayan, meron pang isa dun sa left side. Dalawang yan dun sa baba ng on air. Ayan po. Okay, and ito po yung last na sunspot. Yan, coming any moment now. Pababa na po siya. Yun, okay. Yan, katabi ng on-air natin na karatula. Alright, so mga ka-spacers, so ilan po yung nabilang ninyo? Please comment down below. Ayan, so ang dami po, no, napaka-unusual at this is the best time really to observe the sun kasi ang daming sunspots na makikita po natin. Okay, yan. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yan. So dapat 6 po yung makita nyong malalaking sunspots na yan. Okay po mga ka-spacers, so again, if you're fascinated by what you are seeing right now, please comment down below. So again, ito po yung nakikita natin na visible surface ng sun is called the photosphere. And itong photosphere na to has a temperature of about 5,800 degrees Kelvin. Hindi ho Celsius or Fahrenheit, Kelvin. So napakainit po niyan. And itong mga sunspots na ito ay may average temperature of about 3,800 degrees Kelvin. So medyo mas malamig ng konti. And that accounts for their darker appearance as compared to the surrounding photosphere. Okay. So ayan po na naman yung mga sunspots, no? So kung mapapansin nyo, may lighter outer region yung sunspot, they call it the penumbra, and may darker central section called the umbra. Okay, so ayan po yung mga sunspots that are visible on the sun's surface or yung photosphere natin. So again po, kung nabilang nyo po ay 6 o nakita nyo po yung 6 na malalaking sunspots na yan, please comment down below. And kung meron po kayong mga tanong about what you are seeing right now, o mag-comment po kayo kung ano yung reaction niyo, kung kayo'y namamangha, if you are amazed by what you are seeing right now, please comment down below. Alright, so ayan po yung mga sunspots that are visible in the sun's photosphere. Ayan po yung ating magnified image of the sun. Alright, so baka magtataka kayo bakit may mga sunspots anyway sa photosphere. Ngayon po mga ka-spacers, tandaan po natin that the surface of the sun, yung photosphere na yan, is a very busy place. Bakit naging busy place yung photosphere? Because yung sa init, dahil napakainit po yung photosphere, it has electrically charged gases. And that generate areas of powerful magnetic forces. And these areas are called magnetic fields. So actually yung mga sunspots na yan are intense magnetic storms. The sun's gases are constantly moving mga ka-spacers kasi ano yan charged gases which tangles, stretches, and twists in the magnetic fields. This motion creates a lot of activity on the sun's photosphere. Ito na po yung formation ng mga sunspots na yan. And sunspots, mga ka-spacers, these are areas that appear dark on the surface of the sun. And kagaya po ng sinabi ko kanina, they appear dark because they are cooler than the surrounding photosphere. But hindi ibig sabihin na malamig po talagang mainit po yung sunspot. The temperature of a sunspot is still very hot though. Alright, so kahit na several thousands of degrees lower yung temperature niya as compared to the surrounding photosphere, mainit pa yung sunspots. Okay? Alright, and ang mga sunspots, mga ka-spacers, so these are powerful magnetic fields, mga magnetic storms ito. And these magnetic storms are so strong that they keep some of the heat within the sun from reaching the surface. Alright, yan po mga ka-spacers. So isn't that fascinating? No? Kung meron kayong mga tanong about our sun, just type in your questions in our comment section below. And again, kung kayo po ay namamangha, if you're fascinated by what you are seeing right now, please comment down below. We would like to hear from you mga ka-spacers. Yan, gusto ko pong malaman kung kayo ay buhay na buhay and gising na gising pa ngayong gabi. Alright, and I recorded this image of our sun mga 3:30 po ng hapon, January 13, 2022. Alright, so in a few minutes po, i-magnify po ulit natin yung image ng sun. And baka magtaka kayo kung paano ko nakunan tong video ng ating araw. So ang ginamit ko po ay isang 80mm Vixen refracting telescope which is equipped with a Bader solar filter. Ayan po, may solar filter po na nakakabit po sa aking telescope. So that's why I can observe the sun safely. Alright? And again po, do not observe the sun directly without a solar filter. And gusto nyo ba po mangyari yung nangyari kay Galileo? You know, Galileo was the first to observe these sunspots. Kaya lang po walang filter yung kanyang telescope. So yan, nabulag po si Galileo. Okay, nasira po yung mata niya. Though he was able to discover the sunspots, nasira po yung mata niya. So again po mga ka-spacers, never observe the sun directly without a solar filter. You need a solar filter. Alright? Okay, so ayan po, and there are other ways of observing the sun even without the telescope safely. And may video po ako niyan dun sa aking YouTube channel, The Science Guy, Prof Jun Cajigal. Meron po akong video about observing the sun safely. So please check that out mga ka-spacers. And naka-upload din po yan sa aking bagong Facebook page, The Science Guy TV Ka-Spacers channel. So please check that out sa Facebook. Alright, again ulitin ko po, The Science Guy TV Ka-Spacers channel. So everybody, check that out. Okay, nandun po yung mga videos, especially about observing the sun safely. Okay, so in a few minutes, we will be magnifying again the image of our sun. And today po is January 13, 2022. And napakaswerte po natin in spite na medyo maulap, natsambahan po natin na ma-observe po ang ating araw. And luckily na natin itong mga sunspots na ito. Okay, ayan po. So bilangin po natin po mga ka-spacers. So join me, bilangin natin yung mga sunspots na makikita nyo. Alright, so ito 1. Ayan, mababa po yung ating image. 1. Then we have here 2. Okay. Ayan po din. Ito po yung pangatlo. Ayan po. Ayan, bumababa na po. And mapapansin ninyo yung outer area niya, medyo light colored. Yan po yung penumbra. And yung central portion niya ay dark colored. Yan po yung umbra. Alright, and yun, nakikita niyo po yung ating on-air na nagpa-flash on screen. Yan, nasa baba. Yung dalawang maliit na sunspots na yan. O 5 na po yan. And any moment, bababa na po yung isa. Okay, so wait a minute. Bababa na po yung isa. Any moment na. So yan po, nakita niyo po. Yan, katabi ng on-air na nagpa-flash sa ating screen. Ayan po. So you should count mga 6, no? 6 large sunspots. Alright, so isn't that fascinating mga ka-spacers natin out there? So sana gising pa ho kayo. Yan, ulitin po natin. Tinataas ko po ulit yung telescope. Ayan, so ito yung sun's photosphere, yung visible surface ng ating araw. Yun po yung photosphere. And nandyan po yung mga sunspots. Again, those sunspots are intense magnetic storms. Ayan po yan. So dalawa. Nandyan po yung pangatlo yan. Malalaking sunspots yan. And yung outer area medyo light colored. Yun po yung penumbra. And yung central portion niya ay dark colored. Yun po yung umbra. Okay, so yun yung pangatlong sunspot. Alright. So yung mga sunspots po na yan, mas malaki pa yan sa Earth, mga ka-spacers. Ayan po, nasa baba ng on-air na nagpa-flash sa ating screen, yung dalawang magkatabi. Ayan, so nakalima na ho tayo na sunspots. And any moment, bababa yung isa pang maliit. Actually, hindi maliit yan, malaki po yan. Alright, any moment yan. Focus your attention dun sa on-air na nagpa-flash sa ating screen. Ayan po, mga ka-spacers, malaking sunspot na yan. Ayan, so you should count mga 6, no? 6 na sunspots. So this is really a great time to observe the sun kasi very unusual. Marami pong sunspots na ma-observe natin sa photosphere. Alright, and itong mga sunspots na ito, mga ka-spacers, so these are intense magnetic storms. Alright. Okay, so ayan po yung mga sunspots. Alright, so this is our online telescope viewing of the sun. January 13, 2022. Alright, so nakakalahati na po tayo ng ating online telescope viewing at mabilis tumuyo yung aking lalamunan. So samahan niyo po ako, uminom muna tayo ng Coke. Alright. Okay, that hits the spot, mga ka-spacers. Okay, so kung meron po kayong mga questions or reactions or comments, please type down your reactions, your comments, or your questions in our comment section below po. And we would like to hear from you. Gusto po naming malaman kung kayo ay gising na gising pa ho at buhay na buhay. And later in a few minutes, I will be featuring the waxing gibbous moon. So sana po nagustuhan niyo po yung ating sun ngayon. Sana namangha po kayo sa mga sunspots na yan. Okay, bihira lang po natin makita yung mga sunspots na yan kasi may mga panahon na ang araw boring, no? Walang sunspot activity. It's just a bright ball of gas. Pero ito napaka-unusual. Maraming sunspots, no? Nakakita tayo ng 6 na malalaki. Alright. So, ayan po yung ating araw with sunspots. And again po mga ka-spacers, ang mga sunspots na yan, they are intense magnetic storms on the sun's photosphere. Ayan, so sana nagustuhan niyo po yan. Alright, so right now you are viewing on screen mga ka-spacers our waxing gibbous moon. Ayan, punta na ho tayo sa buwan. And I took this recording of our waxing gibbous moon siguro mga magte-10 na, 10:30 na ho ng gabi of January 13, 2022. Ayan. And tsamba lang po ito. So nakikita nyo po, medyo maulap po. Ayan, dumadahan po yung ulap. Ayan po, so medyo hindi maganda ang kalangitan ngayon pero may mga patches of clear skies naman. Kaya eto po natatsambahan po natin yung ating lunar imaging session ngayong gabi. Alright, so you are viewing the waxing gibbous moon. So papunta na ho tayo sa full moon. The full moon will be this coming Monday. Alright, I think it's January 17 ang ating full moon. Okay. Ayan po, and this waxing gibbous moon is 84 to 85% illumination. Alright, so today is January 13 po, 2022. Okay, and malinaw po yung ating camera. Ayan, so and meron po tayong still picture ng buwan. Ito, process ito. And kitang-kita po ninyo yung mga details ng lunar surface, no? Alright, so nakikita niyo po yung mga itim na yan. Those dark patches are relatively featureless lunar plains. Okay, pero yung mga early astronomers, yung mga early sailors, they call that Marias. The word Maria is the Latin for seas or mare. And early astronomers believed that pati po yung mga sailors noon, they believed that those dark patches are filled with water. No? Kala nila dagat po yan. Kaya they gave it the name Maria or seas. And yung pinaka-famous na ano dyan is the Sea of Tranquility, no? Kung saan naglanding yung Apollo 11. Okay, pero alam natin po na yung mga dark patches na yan are solidified pools of basaltic lava. Alright, so nasa ano na po tayo, no? Waxing gibbous between first quarter and full moon. Ayan, so ang full moon natin ay next week, Monday or Tuesday. I think I'll check that. Ko-confirm ko lang po later. Okay? Alright, and yung full moon na yan, that will be the first full moon of the year, no? 2022. So sana clear po yung skies para maobserbahan natin yung first full moon of 2022. Alright, so siguro while waiting for the magnified image of the moon, siguro ano muna tayo, some facts about the moon. Alright, and later po ipapakita po natin yung Copernicus crater saka yung Tycho crater. Alright. Okay, and siguro dapat nyo din malaman na ang moon ay walang hangin, no? The moon has no atmosphere. And if you're on the surface of the moon, the sky is always dark, even on the bright side, again because there is no atmosphere. And kung mag-google kayo ng mga pictures ng mga Apollo astronauts, and you can confirm that na yung sky talaga ay itim, no? Because the moon has no atmosphere. And since the moon has no atmosphere, there is no sound transmission on the moon. So silent po, no? Silent. Okay, may naalala po ako kasi may napanood po ako noon na siguro a couple of weeks ago. It's a Korean sci-fi movie, ang tawag Silent Sea. No? Okay, Silent Sea. And the moon is really silent kasi walang sound transmission sa buwan. So pag meron kayong napanood na sci-fi movie at may pumutok po, kunyari pumutok yung spaceship at narinig niyo po yung putok, imposible po yun because there is no sound transmission on the moon. Okay, and ayan, napapansin po yung buwan and itong ating still picture sa taas ng aking camera that the surface of the moon is scarred by millions of impact craters. Yan, caused by asteroids, comets, and meteorites. Okay, and since kababanggit ko lang po kanina na ang buwan ay walang atmosphere, since there is no atmosphere on the moon, there is no way to protect it from bombardments from potential impactors. So dire-diretso lang po yung mga asteroids na yan, comets, meteorites that created those craters. No, and dalawa sa malalaking craters on the lunar surface is the Copernicus crater. Yan, mamaya pakikita ko po yan sa inyo. And the Tycho crater. Okay. So ayan na naman po tayo mga ka-spacers. Bakit kaya nanunuyo yung aking lalamunan, no? Sa pagdadaldal ko po ngayon, no? Kalahati na po tayo. Inom muna ho tayo ng Coke mga ka-spacers para manatili po tayong gising. Okay. That hits the spot mga ka-spacers. Ayan, so tsamba lang po ito. Maulap po talaga ngayong gabi, January 13, medyo maulap. Ayan, nakikita nyo po yung ating lunar image, no? May mga ulap na dumadaan. Pero malinaw pa rin po yung ating camera. Okay, any moment now po mga ka-spacers, no? We will magnify the image of the moon. So sana po nagugustuhan nyo po yung ating lunar imaging ngayong gabi. Ayan na po mga ka-spacers. So here is the magnified image of the moon. Yan, fantastic po. Para po tayong nasa orbit. No? Nakasakay tayo sa Apollo spacecraft. Ayan. And ito po mga ka-spacers, ginigit na ko po yung Copernicus crater. Ayan po. So isn't that fascinating mga ka-spacers? So the Copernicus crater is a lunar impact crater located in the eastern Oceanus Procellarum. Ayan po. It was named after the astronomer Nicholas Copernicus. Alright. And alam niyo ba po mga ka-spacers na yung diameter niyan is 93 kilometers? So siguro mas malaki pa yan po sa Las Piñas. And by the way po mga ka-spacers, speaking of Las Piñas, you are viewing the moon live and alive from Las Piñas. Ayan po. And again, nakikita niyo po yung mga dark patches na yan. Yan, kababanggit ko lang po kanina. Those dark patches are lunar plains. No, mga patag po yan ng buwan. So ang tawag dyan ay Marias or Mare. Kasi ang paniniwala po noon ng mga early astronomers, yung mga early sailors, they believe that those dark patches are bodies of water. Alright, and I am now moving the telescope dun sa southern part ng buwan. And ayan po, nakikita niyo po yung Tycho crater. Okay? So the Tycho crater is a prominent lunar impact crater located in the southern lunar highlands. Ayan po, kaya marami kayo nakikitang craters kasi mga white areas na yan, those are lunar highlands and impact craters. And itong Tycho crater was named after the Danish astronomer Tycho Brahe. Okay, so ayan po, minumove ko ulit yung telescope sa northern part ng buwan, and eto na naman po yung Copernicus crater. And hindi nyo ba alam mga ka-spacers na yung Copernicus crater na yan ay may lalim na 3.8 kilometers. Wow, ang lalim po niya. Malulula po kayo pag kayo nasa loob ng Copernicus crater. Grabe. While yung Tycho crater naman mga ka-spacers, it has a depth of about 4.8 kilometers. Okay, so ayan po. Ayan, makikita niyo po yung mga sangdamakpak na craters po talaga ng buwan. Alright, so isn't that fascinating? Para tayong nakasakay sa Apollo spacecraft. And ayan, minumove ko ulit yung telescope sa southern part ng buwan. And nakikita niyo po yan, yung Tycho crater din. Ginigitna ko po yung Tycho crater, which again is a prominent lunar impact crater in the southern lunar highlands named after Tycho Brahe, which is considered one of the greatest of the naked eye astronomers. Kasi po wala pang telescope noon, marami na po siyang naambag sa larangan ng astronomiya. Alright, so isn't it fascinating yan po? Ito, mga lunar highlands ito and impact craters. Napakalino po ng ating camera. At ako po ay hindi talaga nagsasawa kahit ilang beses ko na itong nakita. No? Ayan po ulit yung Copernicus crater. Ayan po, so malaking crater po yan mga ka-spacers. Really fascinating indeed. Okay. And kung napapansin niyo yung ating image ngayon parang wavy, no? Parang wavy. Yan po yung atmosphere po natin. Atmospheric disturbance po yan. Okay. So, ayan po mga ka-spacers. Now, if you're fascinated, if you are amazed by what you are seeing right now, please comment down below. Ayan po, and gusto kong marinig ang inyong mga reactions or yung mga comments ninyo. And kung meron po kayong gustong i-shout out, just type in your name and your location para alam po natin kung hanggang saan po nakakaabot ang ating live stream ngayong gabing ito. Alright, so ayan po mga ka-spacers. Really fascinating indeed. Ayan, so that's our magnified image of the moon. Ayan, so buti na lang hindi masyadong natakpan ng ulap, no, habang minamagnify natin yung image ng buwan. Okay. Alright, so yan, medyo maano yung atmospheric, may mga atmospheric interference po kaya ganyan po yung ating image, medyo grainy. And may dumadaan po na ulap. Alright, so ginigitna ko po ulit yung Copernicus crater. And mapapansin po niyo mga ka-spacers, may mga puti-puti, no, that radiate from the rim. So yun ang tinatawag natin na rays. Ito yung rays. Alright. Baka may magtanong, sir, ano ba yung mga rays na yan? So yung mga rays na yan, they are caused by debris thrown out by the initial impact of the asteroid nung na-create yung Copernicus and even yung Tycho crater. Alright, the debris called ejecta can turn and create secondary craters when it falls back to the surface. Alright, so yeah, medyo matagal po yung ating magnified image ng buwan. Para ma-feel po ninyo mga ka-spacers na para kayong nakasakay sa Apollo spacecraft. And talagang pag nakikita ko po ito, itong ating magnified image, feeling ko po na ako isa sa mga Apollo astronauts. Kasi talagang yun yung pangarap ko nung bata ako. Talagang gusto ko pa talaga maging astronaut nun. Wala tumanda na ho tayo at pumuti na po yung buhok natin, hindi pa rin po ako astronaut. Kaya hanggang sa panaginip na lang po ako. Anyway, libre naman po mangarap, no? Alright, so yan na lang po ang pinapangarap ko, makapunta sana ako sa buwan. Alright. Okay, so ayan po yung ating magnified image ngayong gabi. Okay, tinagalan ko na ho kasi ito na po yung huli at tatapusin na natin itong online telescope viewing at nanganganib na po ang ating online telescope viewing at medyo umakapal na po yung ulap. Alright, so sana clear po yung skies bukas para makapag-online telescope viewing ulit tayo. Okay, so siguro bago tayo magtapos, bago natin tapusin po ito mga ka-spacers, gusto ko muna ho magpa-shoutout. So shoutout po na ho sa lahat ng mga ka-spacers po natin dyan na nanonood at gising pa rin hanggang ngayon. Alright, and shoutout sa mga estudyante ko na gising. And I'm sure gising dyan si Miss Judea Cabanyero, sila Miss Tricia May Ramos, and si Miss Hannah France Tan. And shout out din po mga ka-spacers sa mga officers and crew of the Bedan Society of Young Astronomers headed by Miss Angeline Kilang. Alright, bakit Angelica? Bakit naisip ko pa yung unang presidente si Angelica Tang. Yan, so ang ating current BSYA president ay si Miss Angeline Kilang. Ayan po. And sa mga organizations po na nanonood po ngayon, mga astronomy orgs or mga science-oriented organizations, if we would like to collaborate with you, ayan, so you can contact us, message us, and we would love to coordinate with you. Ayan, para maano po natin, we can spread the sciences, yan, sa mas marami pang tao. And yun po yung aming advocacy dito sa Bedan Society of Young Astronomers. We would like to promote the sciences, especially astronomy. And itong ginagawa natin na online telescope viewing, ginagawa po natin ito dahil talagang hindi pa talaga tayo pwedeng mag face-to-face online telescope viewing dahil po sa banta ng COVID-19. And as of today, no, January 13, 34,000 new cases ng COVID. So talagang nangangahalip po ang mga Pilipino. No? So dapat huwag muna ho tayong lumabas ng bahay and ito na lang munang ginagawa natin. I am bringing the telescope to you mga ka-spacers para hindi na ho kayo lalabas ng bahay and you can observe the sun and the moon in the comforts of your own homes. Ayan po. Yun ang aming objective dito sa aming online telescope viewing. Alright, so sa mga nanood po ngayon, sana samahan niyo po ako at salamat po kung kayo gising pa ho and I'll drink to that. Yan, para gising po tayo to cheers sa Coke. Yan, hindi po commercial to. That hits the spot. Talagang favorite ko po yung Coke. Okay. Ayan po yung ating waxing gibbous moon at 84 to 85% illumination. Okay, so and kanina po, no, feature ko din po yung araw, yung sun with the sunspots. Alright po, so siguro hanggang dito na lang po muna tayo mga ka-spacers. And sana hindi ho kayo nagsasawa sa ating online telescope viewing. Please message us po kung ano pong inyong mga reactions or comments or even suggestions po, and we are open to suggestions para mas mapaganda po namin ang aming online telescope viewing. Okay, again po bago po tayo magtapos, gusto ko pong again i-promote yung aking bagong Facebook page na The Science Guy TV Ka-Spacers channel at marami po kayong matututunan doon. Okay, sa mga gusto sa biology, physics, chemistry, ayan po, that is the channel for you. Ayan, so The Science Guy TV Ka-Spacers channel. Ayan po, pakiusap ko po, iregalo niyo na po sa akin to follow me in my new Facebook page. And please also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yan, para mas marami pa ho tayong mga tao, lalo yung mga estudyante na maabot. No? So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Science Guy, Professor Jun Cajigal. Okay, so marami pong salamat sa inyong walang sawang pagtutok sa ating online telescope viewing ngayon po, January 13, 2022 of the Sun and the Waxing Gibbous Moon. Alright, so this is your Kaspacer and Space Commander, Professor Jun Cajigal, saying, live long and prosper. Alright, please stay at home. Huwag muna kayong lalabas kung hindi naman po importante. And kung lalabas po kayo, please wear your face mask. Mag-double mask na ho kayo. Okay? Ayan, at tumataas pa ho ang kaso ng COVID-19. Alright po, so maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok sa ating online telescope viewing ngayon. Alright, thank you and goodbye po. See you in our next online telescope viewing po. Inuman ho tayo ng Coke, mga ka-spacers. Maraming salamat po.